What is Cranks? It's a voluntary run DIY bike workshop. I guess 8 or 9 years ago now. A girl called Alice went to Berlin. She found a DIY bike workshop and thought that we should have one of those in Brighton.
I've been fixing my poncho. Really helpful, really friendly and easygoing, and you just feel like you can help yourself.
They're given a good service and the volunteers involved as well, which is a huge part of help. That makes the whole world go round.
Cranks is a great place, you know, for like-minded bike people. Everyone's always learning. Yes, good all-round place.
Cranks is needed in society because lots of people are coming, and it's good to get other people into thinking in that mindset rather than just throw it away or bin it.
We save perfectly usable bikes from being scrapped, so that's reducing the waste stream, but we then fix them up and sell them, so we're providing bikes reasonably priced. One of the newest volunteers, he's hoping to start working in the bike industry, so he's getting some experience here. Other people just love fixing bikes and getting...
Why did I come to Cranks? Because I love bikes, and I think I don't like cars, and I think the more bikes we have on the road, the fewer cars, the better everything will be.
When they come in, they're stuck. They don't know what they're doing, and when they go away, they've got a bicycle that works, and they're happier.
Yeah, I could do it as a paid job again. It takes the fun out of it. You get payment in kind, you know, the satisfaction of helping people, and people really appreciate it. Yeah, so the volunteering side of it seems to be the way to go. Yeah, it gets busy, it's nice.
A lot of people don't really know, they see the bike as something that they can't fix themselves and they need is actually quite easy.
Yes, because usually you take your bike in and they fix it for you, but you don't really know how they did it.
If you're good at something, tell people about it, like show them how to do things, and it shouldn't necessarily be money based, so yeah, it's a bit of an idealistic way of looking at things. But it means I'll never be a millionaire, but hang on.
Friends all get burned out on the scene. I ask you how you got it figured out. Seems you're older now, but by a couple weeks.
The role of Cranks, making sure that everyone has a bike if they want to have a bike. They can buy a bike cheap from us. If they've got a bike, they can fix it up for virtually nothing really. If they've got no money at all, then we'll help them fix their bikes. Broadly, it's all about getting more people cycling, so making cycling accessible to everyone. We're very much about reusing and recycling rather than the kind of throwaway culture that we're surrounded by.
Oh, it's broken, throw it away. It's much easier just to fix it.
Crank stands as an example of an alternative way of project running a business, running your life. You don't need a boss. Nobody owns Cranks. It's owned by everyone or no one. Politically, as far as the way the project is run, there's no structure at all. It's completely horizontal. There's no one in charge. And yeah, that's what it's all about.
So the ethos behind Cranks is to empower people to look after their own bikes.
If it wasn't so damaging, it would be a joke, really. The whole idea that the economy can and must keep on growing in order to be sustainable is just preposterous. The culture, which is expanding as the middle classes in the rest of the world, everyone's trying to live the same way we do, and the way that we live is totally unsustainable. Basically, we can't keep on buying stuff and using it for 10 minutes and throwing it in the bin. And
You don't need, well, I personally don't need all this stuff. That's the way our society works. You are the things you have.
The way Cranks fits into that is that we get rid of this like throwaway culture of like getting a cheap bike and then never looking after it, running it into the ground, and then leaving it to rust outside your house.
Well, I was hanging around on the ground.
Broadly, I think it's brilliant as it is. I just think we should be doing more of what we're doing, basically. I'd like to see us attracting some more volunteers, and then we'd be able to open some more shifts. Yeah, why not go for global domination? It's just not our style. It's not the way that we work. So none of us get any money out of this. It would be great to see a version of Cranks everywhere, multiple versions of it in Brighton, versions of it in every other town, and it wouldn't be us, but it would be other projects run by whoever is in those places running them. I would like to see them run broadly on the same basis that Cranks do, but people should be able to run it their own way. People need to be free to do it however they want to. We're not interested in increasing our market share.
Don't be late 'cause the checks won't wait, so I say.
When I'm cycling, I feel free. I can go wherever I want. Yeah, especially around Brighton, it's beautiful. You can go up in the downs or cycle along the sea and just see beautiful countryside and be out in the open air. Yeah, it's wonderful.
We're very lucky in Brighton. We've got a lot of good bike shops, but they're pretty expensive. I couldn't afford to get my bike fixed in a bike shop. The bus is increasingly expensive. Driving in Brighton's a nightmare. Cycling, I think, is the answer, and Cranks is set up to try and make that easier for people.